Hey, how's it going? This is TheArgonaut. We are here again in the Opening Moves campaign series, which is what I'm going to be calling it, where we take control of one faction from DEI mod for Rome 2, and we see kind of what their initial moves are like, what they kind of play as a faction, sort of get a taste for it, and what this series is going to do is provide you with a little information on a particular faction in the game, and then you can vote on it by either commenting or liking this particular video. There will be 3 others, and then whichever one gets the most comments and likes is going to be the one that we proceed into a full-on campaign series. So, for this episode, we will be controlling Hayk, which essentially is Armenia, I believe. So I will just be referring to them as that, because that is just easier for me. Their starting challenge is normal. They have a lot of territory right off the bat, so that's kind of an interesting change. I feel like usually I play factions that just have one territory, like the previous one with the Eryu, who had only one territory. So it'll be kind of interesting right off the bat. Starting challenge is normal, and we'll be playing on hard difficulty as normal. So for the sort of the cultural bonus, we get plus 50% ammunition for all missile units, so sort of a missile-heavy faction, obviously. Lots of horse archers or foot skirmishers is probably what we're going to do. Then we get Persian trade heritage, plus 10% wealth from all commerce buildings, so that's pretty nice, just a little extra boost. Now for the specific Armenian traits, we have bridge builders, diplomatic bonus with Hellenics and Persians, so that's nice. We may be able to form either some confederations or some good alliances. And then a proud people, increased morale in own land, that's always nice. And then landlocked, increased naval unit recruitment costs. We probably won't be taking advantage of that too much anyways, of a navy. So, yeah, alright, well, what we're gonna do is let's just hop over and check out their roster before we get started. So, we will pop over here, get the unit info, and let's take a peek here. So, there's only 2 general choices, but we have Kentronakan Spearman, so pretty solid spear unit it appears. Good armor penetration for spear, that's really good, 13 armor pen. You know, good melee defense, of course, as you'd expect from a heavy spear unit like this. 50 armor, which is nice. It's not amazing, but that's really solid. Yeah, you know, pretty average looking, good general spear unit, pretty cheap for a general unit. You know, nothing amazing, but solid little backbone. You can see you can recruit them down here, obviously, and that's, you know, probably a really solid spear backbone. No ammunition, no javelins, that's right. Now, the Armenian noble cataphracts, that's where the Argonaut gets excited. So, 130 armor. Look at that, it's crazy. We got pretty good melee attack, you know, for cavalry. For shock cav, that's not bad. Charge bonus, 67, pretty brutal. Good, you know, weapon damage is okay. Pretty good armor penetration though. That's really solid. 16 is really good. It's kind of between like a normal spear or sword, probably between a sword and an axe or something like that. But yeah, I mean, that armor is just crazy. So tanky. Okay speed. You know, solid morale as you'd expect. And yeah, pretty great unit, I assume. They'll probably be a lot of fun to play with. So we get the Armenian Highlanders. You know, I mean, for a base unit, having 16 armor is like, okay, that's pretty nice. You know, 225 men in a unit there. Get a little ammunition, some speed. I mean, the melee attack and melee defense, nothing special. Pretty good armor penetration, though. It seems like they probably have, yeah, they have axes. So that's nice in a way. So we have swordsmen here next, which their melee defense goes way down, but their melee attack is better. You know, pretty good weapon damage, not as good armor pen, better armor, pretty basic unit. The Georgian medium infantry, I remember dealing with these guys when we fought Kartli. So looks like just a general upgrade over the Georgian swordsmen. They get, you know, better armor, better melee attack, better melee defense, etc. Then we move to the Armenian thorax swordsmen, who they get a huge boost to melee defense, which is nice. Lower speed, which is interesting. Really bad armor penetration, but pretty good weapon damage. I'd be curious how these guys compare. I'd probably Well, they have a lot of bonuses here. It looks like campaign stealth guerrilla deployment. That's interesting. That'd be a fun unit to use. I'd be curious how they stack up against each other. Then we go over to the Armenian legionaries, which is pretty solid. Good armor on those guys. Good morale. Looks like they can do some formations too. Or disciplined formation. Defensive formation that improves morale and defense but lowers attack. So that's pretty good. They're probably really tanky. Oh, they have a testudo as well. So, okay, they're basically sort of a mock legionary. That's pretty neat. That would be a fun unit to use. And then we have the Nakharar thorax swordsman. Really good melee defense. Crazy good armor for an infantry unit. 90 armor is huge. You know, good morale. Really good armor penetration. Wow, these guys must have axes or maces or something. Yeah, that seems like a really fun unit to use. These guys are pretty brutal. They're super tanky, but also good against armor. That's really nice. Armenian Spearmen. Basic. You know, 16 armor. Yeah, that's cool. Good little flanking unit. Nothing special. Caucasian Spearmen. Looks like they just have better armor. Actually, pretty good armor. 26 is not terrible. Then we move on to the Trapezus spears. So they get ammunition. Good speed bonus there. You know, a little bit of better melee stats. 8 melee defense, that's alright, that's pretty good. Then we have the same noble spear unit, and then Armenian legionary spearmen. So it looks like we drop in melee attack and melee defense. Yeah, it looks like the only real bonus over these guys is they get better armor. And then it looks like they get disciplined as well as disciplined formation. So, you know, that's good. Nothing amazing. No huge boost. They do get a phalanx unit, which is nice. Armenian pikemen. So, you know, pretty solid pike unit. But just nice to have if you want that little flexibility in your army. Or inflexibility, considering it's a pike unit. Okay. Armenian javelin. Pretty basic. Caucasian archers. You know, pretty good missile damage. Nothing crazy with range. Yeah, solid all around. Armenian slingers. Solid, what you'd kind of expect. Heavy archers. Now these guys are probably pretty cool. They have really good armor, 60 armor, so they'll do very well against other skirmishers. Good range on those guys, good shots per minute. Pretty solid. I mean, they have good stats, you know, for a skirmisher unit in melee, pretty decent. That's nice. Shot cav, we got the noble cataphracts, which we already went over. And then looks like the Armenian cataphracts, which is a more base unit, worse armor, worse morale, etc. But, you know, still a really solid unit. Armenian cavalry here. Speed is 10. That's pretty great. So a very fast-moving unit. That's very nice. Has that nobles. Looks like pretty good. I mean, they got really nice armor. They get a little bonus versus cavalry. No, okay, so shot cavalry just has a bonus versus infantry. So these guys have a little bonus versus cavalry. Pretty decent stats. Good charge, too. 54. It's not bad. Nakharar cavalry, so we got slightly better stats all around. I mean, really good armor on these guys. Good bonus versus cavalry, really cavalry killer. Like, these guys would probably do quite well against shot cav, is my assumption. Then we got missile cavalry, so we got horse archers, very solid. I love me some horse archers. Speed is 10, that's great. Skirmisher cav, same kind of deal, except it's a javelin unit. 9 shots per minute, that's pretty good if I think. Yeah, it's pretty decent. You know, these guys are probably alright. They're okay in melee. They'll wrap up skirmishers. Then we have Armenian armored horse archers. So 100 armor on these guys. They will do very well against other skirmishers. They can probably run down skirmishers pretty well. I mean, 44 charge bonus and 8 melee attack is nothing to laugh at. I mean, pretty good melee stats across the board on these guys. Good missile damage, too. And then, you know, field artillery. Alright, well, without further ado then, let's hop into the campaign. Alright, we will ascent to our bold undertakings. So for this we have to control 2 provinces, either by direct ownership or through satrapies and military allies. We can get a little money reward. Alright, let's see what we're working with here as the Armenian Kingdom. So we have 5 territories. That is pretty nice. So off the bat, that is really solid. Let's see what forces we have. So we have 2 armies, it looks like. We have the Bearers of Truth, and then the First Men. Very small little armies. kind of useless. Alright, let's hop into diplomacy first to see what we got going on. So, nothing really right now. Colchis is mad at us. Looks like Pontus and Trapezus are looking kindly towards us. Let's see. Alright, cool. So we own this entire province. That's nice. And then this is the Seleucids. So, interesting start here. So we got really just a village, and then... yeah, so we have the main building, and that's it. So we got good treasury as usual. You know, pretty decent income here because our armies are very tiny. So I think what we'll do right off the bat, let's get some good relations with Pontus here. Get a non-aggression pact, maybe some trade. Oh, okay, cool. So looks like they'll give us some money for trade, which is nice. So we'll probably get stuff with... wow, okay, they really want to... oh, they want to trade real good. Alright, cool. Here, let's hit that first. Alright.
You speak with wisdom and grace.
Do you guys want a defensive alliance? No, okay. Alright, we'll hit Trapezus then next.
The blessing of the Olympians upon you.
So let's do some trade.
Then do your noble people
let's do a non-aggression. Let's see how much we can milk them for. Wow, pretty good. Oh yeah. Alright, this is nice. Okay, that's all the money they have. That works for me. Let's do that.
We Greek.
Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, so first moves. This is interesting. So I think what we're going to do is kind of build up our economy and our infrastructure first. And then we'll kind of see what develops. I'm sure someone will declare war on us. I'm almost positive that will be the case. You guys want trade?
You have my ear for your speech.
Yeah, why not? Alright, cool.
Your proposal has
we got trade with them.
People, and I am sure
and we'll hold off on the rest of these guys. Looks like we have no way of forming sort of cultural confederations, but that's alright. Let's check out our technology. So we have a little bit researched here. Looks like just to get bonus to trade, which is really nice. And yeah, we can get some dignitaries and growth for provinces. I think we go with... I love my dignitaries, as you know. Let's go... ooh, tax rate. Money is nice. Wealth from all culture. Alright, cool. Let's go this direction for now. Let's go civil route. And we do have a spy who, for now, let's just deploy him. Alright, so, what do we want to build here? That's what's interesting. So it looks like... okay, so that's going to drop our food off a lot. Our food is at... it's not crazy good. It's not terrible either. So we have wine, so that's nice. It looks like we got some good recruitment off of these guys, huh? Let's see what's available to us. Well, maybe not. Alright, so we got some levies, some spear units, nothing amazing, and some slingers. Same over here. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we can get some archers. That's about it. Alright, so looks like these guys could either be trade or a garrison settlement. Ooh, gold. Ooh, that's probably a good thing to do. I say we hit that right off the bat. Alright, so we got Quran here. Armavir, which is upgrading right now. You want Tushpa? It's expensive. Let's see. Difference here. Obviously, slightly better garrison. Slightly. Looks like we got upkeep. Costs are better. Good public order. This gets more growth. And a little... not that much more income, though. Why don't we do one of each? We could do the trade settlement, and we could do a garrison settlement. And then this territory, we might as well upgrade these guys as well. Alright. So we got those being built. We're going to want to get some food here, for sure. Let's see. Wealth from commerce, wealth from subsistence. This probably gets wealth from agriculture. Let's see. Yeah, okay. No bonus for that, though. Alright, so let's go. Let's see, trade settlement. Wealth from all sources, that's not bad. Alright, let's expand here. And I think we definitely want to get food. Alright, so Animal breeder, that's pretty nice. We can get some cavalry units. We're not going to do that off the bat, though. Altar, always good. Trading space is nice, but I think we hit the agriculture first. Here. We can make Corons out of sort of our military camp. Let's do that. We can get our levy camp here. Let's see, what else can we do here? Tushpa. Let's see, this gets wealth from all sources, so we could hit up a city center. That'd be kind of nice. Okay. Military training field, that's cool. Persian immigrants, we don't need to deal with that yet. Yeah, I say we go with the city center here. And then maybe we do another one of these nomad camps since we are upgrading our food. Yeah, because that's gonna be big. So let's... Oh. Or we get the gold mine. I think we get the gold mine. Alright, and then, tell you what, let's do... That takes 4, and that's 3. Let's hit this. Let's get another nomad camp. Alright, cool. So over here, let's hit this, and let's grab wealth from farming. Ooh, wine resource. Yeah, let's do the wine-based building. Why not? Get some good income. Public order's not great. That's a problem. Let's pull these guys out. Let's hop into... Let's see. Let's recruit a few units here, just because. Alright, these guys... Pretty crummy. Let's just get some Armenian spears here. Let's pop these guys out. At least we got skirmisher cav. Let's get one of these guys. Let's get 2 of those guys. And then we'll get some of these guys next time. Alright, cool. So, that's pretty solid. I think what we'll do is we can go ahead and end our first turn. Ah, wait, we can issue an edict. Let's see. Wealth from all commerce buildings. Party loyalty, tax harvesting. I think we just go tax harvesting. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, now we can end it. Alright, so edict issued. We have tax harvesting. War is declared, so the Ardhan are fighting Trapezus. Interesting. Syria has an early spring, and we recruited some units. Good. Alright, well, basically, we're waiting for a bunch of stuff to be built. Where are the Ardhan? They're all the way over here. You know what I'm thinking? I feel like these guys don't really like us, nor are we going to get along with them. So, I think what we do is we send our friend up here with the bearers of truth to, just keep an eye on them, that's all. Nothing peculiar going on. Let's see. Okay, so could always get some very expensive mercenary units, but in the meantime, I think we, let's see here. Could get... How many could we get here? Oh wow, a lot. Jeez. Okay. We'll get 4 of these guys. We'll get 2 of those guys. And yeah, let's actually let's take a look at our faction too. I didn't do that last time. Great. All right. Orontes the Third and Sham. All right. Let's find you a spouse, sir. Let's find you a spouse. Excellent. Good. Start making children, please. That's creepy. You know what I mean. All right. We have 53% influence, so that's really nice. Nothing we can do right now. We have okay loyalty, nothing great, but that's fine. Alright, cool. Well, I think we can go ahead and end the turn. Alright. Built the nomad camps, and we got a small force here, so that's good. We're gonna keep cutting over this way. We're gonna go check out what's over here. Alright, looks like we got 2 turns till we get this unlocked, so then we can recruit some better units. And in the meantime, let's see, what do we got here? Alright. What could we upgrade you to? So, requires warhorse resource, okay. Okay, interesting. Good sanitation, so that's good to know. We don't have anything that negatively affects sanitation yet. And then obviously farms, which is great. These guys don't really boost. Let's see. Our Samosata is over here. Let's get the farm there. I think we'll do that, and then we'll wait. We have 2 turns till that's built. We might as well save some money. And yeah, well, not much to be done. Alright. Personality report. They're cheerful. Household expands, so that's good. Goldsmith. Alright. Is that late autumn? Late autumn. Alright. Let's just take a peek over here. What do we got going on here, folks? Better units than we have. Alright, well, I think... See, it's kind of unfortunate because these first few moves, per se, are really going to be geared towards, like, building up. And, kind of boring to watch, probably. Alright, let's drop the taxes here. Let's boost our public order here. Let's see, can we get... Cannot get a dignitary yet. Next turn we will be able to. Why are you guys so unhappy, huh? Looks like cultural differences. Okay, yeah, that's huge. Alright, so we definitely need to get our diplomat over there. ASAP. Let's drop a patrol in there. Help with our public order. Keep bringing that up. And then, yeah, it looks like next turn. Alright, we're looking good. Alright, we're gonna keep moving this direction. And we're gonna hang tight here. And just patrol. Boost our public order here. So it looks like we'll get a gold mine. We'll have this next turn. And we'll also have this. So I'm kind of tempted to save our money and not grab the farm quite yet. I feel like we'll need food to counteract some of these buildings. I think we wait. I think we wait. We'll save our money and see how it goes. Alright, it's on the turn. Alright, hidden agent exposed. Okay, we got research going. That's good. Alright, we've built a bunch of stuff. That is great. Ooh, that's this is an illustration by Angus McBride, who is one of my favorite illustrators. Side note. Alright, we're gonna hang here. We're gonna hang tight. Alright, let's drop in and see what we can get now. So, looks like our full unit of skirmishers, or our full spread of skirmishers here. Armenian TheArgonaut, so pretty solid, though we don't have... Let's see, can I recruit? Different reform level required. Okay, I see. And then thorax swords. We got Armenian spears, Highlanders, who are pretty crummy. Good armor pen. And then Georgian swordsmen. Alright. Georgian swordsmen kind of form probably the backbone of our army here. Let's see. Well, let's see what we want to do with the buildings. Alright, so we have options here. Huge boost to wealth. That's good. This gets a boost to wealth, but also the gold resource. And then lastly, lead processing. Wait. Lead processing. We heat the rock, apply cold vinegar, and boom! All the lead you can eat. That's great. Alright. So, ooh, this gets a lot more units. Alright. And then over here, what we can get so far, we can at least get the spice trader. So, good garrison. And bonus from commerce and trade agreement income, which is nice. Supply pit. so that's nice. Bonus for agriculture. Good garrison. The market, so we get extra food, plus 150 wealth from farming. And then we also have the wrestling arena, which is really good public order. I think I kind of like the idea of the spice trader right off the bat here. So that obviously cuts down what we can build. Could go for the farm. And what about over here at Samosata? Alright, 2 turns we'll have that. Not bad. Public orders going up, albeit slowly. Let's see here. Not much of a garrison.
Ready for battle.
I say what we do.
Are you ready to serve?
Let's get the Georgian swordsman. Alright, cool. And then next turn we'll be able to build some more buildings. We'll have a lot of stuff built in 2 turns, though. Alright, let's end the turn. Alright, agent exposed. Encourage populace. Got our quartermaster's report. And Eyes of the King. You don't say. Let's see. What can we do for you, sir? Let's work on your... Let's see. Ooh, okay. Let's go these 2 directions. Alright. We're gonna hang tight. Keep being not found. Alright, let's see here. So we got some archers here. Okay, decent unit there. And then levy spears, pretty crap. That's great. Okay, what we're gonna do, scoot over here, and let's see what we want to build. Not much right here. 1 turn until we get a bunch of this stuff. We could get the other farm. Let's see what the food's like. It should be -5, actually pretty even. So it should even us out. Alright, so I think we are going to spend money on our force here. Let's see. Oof. Getting some of these guys is really tempting, but they're really expensive upkeep too. Let's just get some more of these Georgian swordsmen, shall we?
Our Lord needs good fighters.
Let's get... There we go. Now we got a full stack. I think we're ready to start messing. Start messing around. Alright. Alright. Good. Built a bunch of stuff. Our income is great. Household expands. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything we can do for you? No, not yet. Sham! Sham! We need you to do something, Sham. We need you to get married. Politics here. Alright, not bad. We could send a gift to these guys. Improve their influence. Let's just have them get married. Alright, great. It's gonna improve his gravitas. Alright. We're not gonna mess with that stuff for now. Alright. So, we get a bunch of stuff built. That's great. Good income. Let's see, the Champions of Ishtar. I think they should die. Alright, let's see this. So let's compare these guys to our Georgian spearmen. So 40 armor, 60 morale. Alright. So 26 armor, 46. Okay, so they 8 and 3, 5 and 7. Okay, so 21 armor, pen, 35 weapon damage. Okay. 12. Okay, not terrible. And 225 in a unit versus 225. I think we go ahead and we declare war. Let's talk to Atropatkan here.
Welcome, honored emissary. Speak.
Let's see if they want to
with my master's voice.
Get some non-aggression pact. No?
Your arguments have merit.
Oh,
My
what about
lord
trade?
would not wish me to enter into hasty
No negotiation pact.
alliances.
And then we could offer some gold. Alright, let's
The
try it
merits
one more
of the
time.
treaty seem to favor you above us. That I cannot accept.
Alright, what about that? That's a lot of money. Alright, what about just
A
trade?
treaty is not to my master's taste today. He is not in an...
Good. Alright.
On behalf of my people...
You got some better relations with them then. I'm less worried about having to fight them. Let's see.
Command.
Yeah, let's go ahead and declare war. Why not?
Speak, my
We must show that we are
And
powerful and ready to
We
fight.
fight for you, my lord.
Alright, if we hop into a raiding stance, it's 50% of our movement. Can't move up there anyways. Let's raid!
Take what you can.
How may I serve you?
Alright. And then we'll move in next turn. Alright, let's see here. So they moved out, which is interesting.
All men must serve.
If we mess with these guys, it reduces their movement, but I don't think it prevents them from reinforcing. What can we do here? Okay, nothing.
At
Well,
your service.
then I'd say let's sabotage.
Come from the darkness.
Alright, you failed. That's fine.
My humble apologies.
My lord.
Let's... Okay, so we can't reach them yet. So, that's unfortunate.
We fight for you, my lord.
Yeah, that's really annoying. Okay, well. Tell you what. Let's move up here,
Advance.
and then hop in an ambush stance. Stay hidden, and then we'll move against them.
Ready for
We get mercenaries? We could get some Azad nobles. These guys are super expensive. Well, is there anything we want to build right now? Doesn't look like it.
my lord.
You know what? Let's drop these guys. Let's get one of these. Alright, I think that's a good idea. Alright.
Ready for battle.
Let's see here. So they have... they have a full stack. They have some bodyguard cav here. Eastern Spearmen, Militia Townsfolk. I feel pretty good about our chances. I don't know if I'm cocky, but... Let's, really?
Laying siege to the
I don't
settlement.
know why we can't move in and attack. Let's see, how many archers we got? We got 5 archers. I don't think I want to build quite yet. Yeah, we might as well just get another unit of this cavalry. Can we drop one of these guys? Let's get another one of these. Alright. Maybe we can't attack from that stance? I don't know. That's weird. Whatever. That's fine. I don't care if they have a full stack. They'll be more confident. Come at us. Alright. So the Seleucids broke our trade. That's fine.
My lord.
We are going to move in and attack. Alright. So, we got these crappy dudes. This guy we're going to wreck. And then these guys to deal with. I think we could do this, though. I will see you on the battle map. Alright, here we are on the battle map. So, we have our Azat nobles on the flank here. We have our powerful and very cool-looking Armenian noble cataphracts. And we have our skirmishers as well. Then we have our big old line of Georgian swordsmen. See how they do. And then we have our Armenian archers in the back, and then a small little contingent of spearmen. So, what do we got here? Well, we have one unit. A very heavy spear infantry unit. Now, I was thinking we could just move in quickly and take them out, but he does something at least pretty smart and pulls back to where all of their reinforcements are coming from. So, this certainly gets interesting right off the bat. So I pull in our troops, and I prepare at least to charge and hopefully take these guys out quickly. But if you see there, they have 70 armor and 12 melee defense. So that charge netted 0 casualties. And then we can start to see all of these guys are coming in now. So I'm thinking, alright, we need to knock these guys out quickly. They have actually done quite well against our troops, traded nicely. So I'm going to bring in the cataphracts. And that at least starts to do some casualties for sure. Nothing crazy though. I mean, these guys are tough. They're a tanky unit. So I'm starting to think, okay, well, this is interesting. Let's see how much of them are going to come forward here. And turns out it's the whole army's going to pull forward. So we got these levy spears. I'm thinking, all right, well, maybe we can pull them off and get a good charge against them and do some damage, which we do. I mean, levy spears are not really made to deal with a full charge like that. And then I see that bringing up their own bodyguard cav, and I have to intercept them quickly with my skirmishers so they don't get a full charge on the Azats. Bring the Azats in, but then, man, they got a lot of stuff coming in. And then you can see their whole army is starting to appear. So I pulled the Azats out here, just trying to get some good charges in. We're doing alright against them. We've killed about a third of them now. And then we're going to get a good charge here as well. But, man, this is just kind of a mess going on. And I'm thinking I might need to abandon trying to kill these guys, and I need to extract our own cavalry. And they're getting fired on by missiles right now and getting caught. So I'm thinking at this point we need to pull back. So that's exactly what I do. But we're starting to get caught again. Bodyguard cav, so I'm like, we're going to lose all of our cavalry. But luckily, these guys are just super badass tanks. And, I mean, lesser cav would have crumbled here. But, you know, they did alright here. I mean, all the archer fire and skirmish fire is coming in. And these freaking pesky bodyguard cav holding me back a little bit here. But, we're doing what we can. We're causing some good damage here. And, yeah, we're able to at least sort of avoid the bulk of their infantry. We did quite well against these guys, almost knocked them out, but I don't know if it was quite worth it. I think we traded off worse. These guys foolishly start tangling with us, which was kind of silly on their part. But we can finally pull out our cav and get set up for the pitch battle. So, I begin maneuvering. I get onto the hill here. We have our archers lined up front, and then behind them is the Georgian line, and then we have the Armenian spearmen in the back there. So I pull back all the cav, and I'm thinking, alright, we need to appreciate the fact that some of them survived. And we're going to have to rest them. So at this point, I'm going to begin the skirmish phase here. So things are looking okay. Balance of power is not terrible. It's not great, though. And we're going to start the skirmish exchange. So, fortunately for us, they kind of blobbed everybody up here. I don't really know what they were doing, but yeah, they just formed up all of their own archers, and they sort of piecemeal their troops. So, we set the Georgians to throw their javelins, doing some good casualty against the Eastern militia here, really wrecking them. But, of course, I let them charge the Armenian archers. I noticed right after they get charged that they got charged. Luckily, it was a pretty piss poor charge. And here's when I bring in the first of the Georgians. I'm gonna see how they do against the Eastern spearmen. And they start doing pretty well. I mean, you know, 2-on-1 there basically, so that's no surprise. So yeah, we continue to set up the archers to fire, and there you can see their casualties are climbing. Their casualty counts very good. We are really tearing into their own archers. I mean, you can see all of the casualties we've caused. So at this point, I get cheeky and I'm like, all right, let's bowl into this big old pile of skirmishers. Now we do have this little pesky guy in the back here, the foot guard that we didn't kill earlier. So, only 58 troops left, and they've taken some archer casualties as well. So I'm thinking, alright, well, let's bowl into him and see what we can do. So, bang, right in, causes some casualties, and he's just dropping fast now. We get the other unit in. Not really good morale, unfortunately. They've sustained a lot of casualties, but we come in and we really start knocking out some of their skirmishers. I mean, a lot of them break or shatter. We crushed this guy real quick. He just immediately got destroyed. So we pulled him back, and I'm reforming and I start pulling up a little further. Gonna get all of our archers back in, and I know they have a lot more troops in here that we can't see yet. So I'm kind of skeptical still. Balance of power is still not great, though they do start piecemealing. I don't really understand that. I mean, these guys just get, like, look at that. They're just getting absolutely shredded. Yeah, that was an entire unit of Hillmen that was pretty much wasted. So things are looking good. We didn't change the battle difficulty to normal, though. So things are balanced a little bit in the enemy's favor, but that's okay. Same thing here. The Georgians just hurling all of their javelins, really causing a ton of casualties. This time I pull my archers back like a good general, and I charge in with the Georgian infantry. And these guys just get destroyed. All of our units pouring in. Got the standard there, inspiring the men. He's got a nice helmet on. Doing quite well, and just destroyed them. Alright, so we still have some archers to deal with. Some of these Caucasian archers are being pesky indeed. And, you know, they're doing some damage. But, yeah, our focus fire is really working to our advantage. And we have a hill advantage here, too. So I get cheeky again. Start pulling in the Azat cavalry. Such a cool-looking unit. And we're going to pull in and try to knock these guys out. Just get rid of all their skirmishers, and then let our own archers have free reign. So we destroyed that unit, and then we're going to pull forward the Georgians. So we've knocked out pretty much all their skirmishers, and I make sure not to get tangled in with the Eastern Spears. These guys are almost dead, almost taken out. Come on, come on! But then I check it out. I pull back, and that activates the entire line here. So I think, all right, cool. Let's move in to engage. So I pull back the cavalry, move the archers forward again to begin your firing. To continue, begin you firing. All right. And here we're moving forward the line of Georgians up to meet the enemy. Alright, pouring in archer fire. Doing some good damage. And the Georgians clash into their front. Alright, and I start maneuvering around. I pull this unit, try to pull in these guys. I'm going to form up, charge in as well, hopefully break these guys really quick. Georgians are doing quite well right off the bat. They're doing very well. These guys are getting knocked around quite nicely. Yeah, we get the flanking maneuver, and I'm thinking, alright, that's looking pretty good. And then I realize there are like 7 units that we now need to tie up with 2 Georgian swordsmen. And, you know, these guys are pretty tough, but I am very skeptical at this point, and the balance of power is actually looking worse for us. I think because we're out of ammunition. I don't really know what's up. But we get a good charge there. These guys, unfortunately, we don't get a charge off. We get charged. I think they were kind of pulling some back to deal with the cavalry. But yeah, they just start pouring guys in. We've engaged over here. So we've moved in. We've sent the spearmen contingent through the woods to deal with their own spears. And yeah, we're about to. So I see an opportunity to charge in and hopefully knock these guys out before the spearmen move in to mess with us here. So we're gonna get the charge. So I'm thinking we need to knock these guys out fast. So we punch in super hard, crush into them, and really just wreck them. But these guys are not breaking yet, and I'm like, we're gonna get charged in the back by 2 units of spears. So I do something kind of silly, and I pull through. I pull through their troops, our troops. There's not many of them left, but we do get caught in the back here, unfortunately. So they start to waver, so I pop an Inspire, and I pop a Rally to keep everybody in, and keep pulling them out, hoping that this Georgian unit can hold off. So over here, we've broken them. We're gonna pull through, and that's actually looking all right for us right now. I apologize, it's raining right now too, so that might be picking up the microphone. So we won at this little section here, and we're gonna pull in and start fighting on both sides here. The Highlanders are doing all right, yeah, here we're breaking these troops, and we're looking okay. But he does start bringing his cavalry over, which is a bit worrisome. We're caught out a little bit here, but I'm thinking we can pull our troops through and start moving in. So we have 2 units that have archer ammunition left, so I pull them over to the flank here, and we're going to start pouring in the archer fire. Hopefully be able to break them. You can see I'm pulling the cavalry around the flank here, and I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. You know, I'm a little worried about this flank, but from what they have left and what I've seen them do, as long as these guys can hold, I'm feeling pretty confident. So we pour in the archer fire. These guys are really getting some good casualties at this point. These guys are at the unguarded flank. And yeah, we've wrapped around with the Georgians. We're going to pull in a charge. So we get the charge here. And we get the charge here with the Azats. The really terrible charge with the Azats. Still did alright. And then we're going to bring in the heavy hammer. The heavy hammer of the cataphracts. Archer fire pouring in. Boom! Just plowing over them. And really causing the casualties. I switched to flaming arrows just to knock out the morale. And we're looking pretty good on this flank here. We have our other 2 units of cav pulled in. These guys break, and I'm thinking, alright, well, we broke here, unfortunately, but we have our archers. We can pull them into fight. And not much is left. They do have the general here, and I'm going to pull all of our troops around here. So I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. Breaking that flank was huge. And fortunately, we seize the general here, and we really start tearing him down. He's tired. He's beaten up, and he's facing down a whole 3 units of spear. So we really start wrecking him here, and looks like he's gonna break. So we pull in the last of our troops here, swing everybody down, and that's pretty much the nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin being this powerful cavalry charge. We broke the general, and this is all we have left, and we knock him out. And there we have it. So, potentially could have gone awry with losing our cavalry. I think that would have pretty much almost cost us the battle if we lost our cav. So that was a little foolish of me, but it turned out alright. We ended up doing okay. So, a pretty cool little pitched battle. That was a lot of fun. Alright, well, I will see you on the campaign map. Ooh, straight through the face! Oh yeah. We did quite well, I'd say. Really threw him for a loop. And we're gonna kill the captives.
Your next command.
There we go, Sham. Sham crushing it. Alright, let's upgrade Sham, shall we? Let's get that bonus to cavalry. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's swing in. We will do a balanced stance, I'd say. And destroy them. No whammy? Sweet. Alright, we're gonna occupy.
Ready for order.
The Bearers of Truth ranked up, and the Ardhand were destroyed. And you guys love us. That's right. Alright, good stuff. We'll probably roll on through to Kartli, to be completely honest. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Caucasian cultural influence. Let's, we could keep the altar. Because I think we're going to end up having, yeah, we want to boost our Armenian influence. So we'll keep the altar for now.
I go.
But we'll just convert it over. So it'll take 4 turns.
Can I assist you further?
Kartli, huh? What are you guys up to? You guys are at war with 2 other factions. You guys are at war. Yeah, I think we'd run right across these guys, take them all out. That way we can get that whole province. And we could have 2 whole provinces. Easy enough. Alright, cool. Yeah, good stuff. We have a ton of money. Really, just having this many territories is a huge boost. Let's quickly get, let's see, campaign map movement, melee attack skill, armor, melee defense, morale, attrition with besieging. Let's do the subjugators. Let's see. We could do income from looting, increase missile attack range for all units. That'd be nice with our bows. Yeah, let's go for that. And we'll wear these fools down.
At your service.
Can you do something cool? I don't trust you. Let's just have you hang tight. Yeah, we got a lot of income right now. A lot of money. I am slightly suspicious of the Seleucids, which I think makes sense. So, I think we just grab a handful of units. Just a small little smattering of troops.
Are you ready to serve?
Let's just grab one of those guys. That's fine. That works. Just a small build. And, yeah, we might as well get that farm now. Alright, cool. I think we'll end one more turn and then wrap up the episode. Alright. Got the temple tax. Okay, we got those guys recruited. Troubled populace. Ah, yes, you're very unhappy. We won't tax you. That's fine. Warm summer. Spice trader. Alright. All of the money. All of it.
Ready for
Let's see. We could move out of the settlement. We could scooch back here and get some replenishment.
my lord.
I think we'll do just that. Then we can scooch up around this way and then just swoop in and hit these guys. Alright, cool. Well, those are the opening moves of the Armenian campaign. So, got a lot of room to expand in a way, but kind of the biggest thing is just having this base of 5 settlements. The amount of income you can have right off the bat is great. I mean, we have a full stack with some expensive units. Those cavalry units are almost 1,000 for upkeep between the 2 of them, and we still have pretty good income. And yeah, it's just really, really solid. So yeah, this looks like it'll be a lot of fun. I think what we would do is we would kind of cut across here, take this territory, probably try to ally with these guys here, and then kind of form a, you know, sort of a barrier here, and not worry about moving up north. And then what we would do is, more than likely, we would move against the Seleucids and just start tearing through their territory. I think that would be a ton of fun. Probably just like really smash into them, take this territory, and then maybe move east. We would see what happens, but that seems like a really cool campaign. Yeah, so let me know what you all think. So throw a like on this video if you want to see this one expanded into a further campaign, or comment, let me know what you think. I think this would be a lot of fun. I think all of them would be a lot of fun, so that's why I'm leaving it up to you all, the viewers. So thank you so much. Thanks for liking and subscribing if you've done so. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Plenty of new fun videos to come soon. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Opening Moves video.